Riley, hope you're doing well as always. So today I thought we'd do a little guitar lesson for today, and we're going to do a lesson looking at harmony guitar. Now I remember being a younger player and being fascinated with harmony guitar and how you do it, you know. It always seemed kind of mystical how to do this harmony guitar parts, you know, especially from listening to Brian May, for example, who's kind of like the king of rock and roll guitar, isn't he, of harmony. He's got it in nearly every single Queen song. There's a form of a harmony guitar part going on. It sounds brilliant, very musical and orchestral as well. So I remember being younger and just being fascinated by it. And I'm going to show you kind of a bluffer's guide of how I kind of dissected harmony guitar parts and all that kind of stuff. So this little riff I'm going to show you is something I came up with some of my private students who were asking me about harmony guitar parts, and so I came up with this to kind of help them and then put it in a song so that it sounds musical, and the song obviously works in the key what we're going to start the riff in, so it's all one big hamster wheel, all goes round and round, and hopefully makes sense to us all. So this is the riff, and I want to put it into my loop pedal, and a few people asked me about what loop pedal I use, especially from the Uptown Funk video. It's a Boss RC30 loop pedal. I'm pointing it on the floor. There is no camera on the floor, but here it is, so you can see a nice little cutaway. Here I am holding the RC30, and a great little pedal. I've had it for a few years, and I don't use all the features on it because you can use a microphone in it, but I've never touched that yet. I'm sure I will at some point. And other gear, I'm using my Fender Telecaster 60th anniversary model, which I've had since 2011, bought brand new, and my Fender Supersonic 22 watt amplifier from Fender Amplification. Anyway, so this is the riff, what I'm going to put in. I'm happy with that. So that's the riff there. Just so you know the notes, we got C on the first string, then we go to A on the second string, and then go to, so A was on the 10th fret, then we're going back to the 8th fret on the second string, back to 10, back to 8, and then we got 9, the E note on the third string, and then 7th fret on the third, the D note, and then we got C on the 10th fret, 4th string. Okay, and it's important you know the notes. We'll go through that again in a minute, the notes individually, but that's how we're going to work out the harmony parts. Oh, let's do that again. The mistakes are for free. Okay, so that's our little part there. Right, so in basic harmony, there's two-part harmonies basically. You've got one going up a third and one going up in fifths. Alright, now what we do for this, we class the actual note itself. So this first note is a C note. So to work out what the third is to that, we're going to go up, we're going to count 3. So we've got C, D, E. Alright, so if I go down an octave, here's a C and here's an E. And you can hear they're working in harmony together. Alright, so you got la 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 la. Sound happening, alright? So it's not like when, say for example, someone's 24 years old and someone's 28 and you're like, oh okay, 25, 26, 27, 28, you're 4 years older than me. You don't, so you're not counting the 24. With this, we are counting the main notes. So we're not going to go, oh, okay, so 3 up from C, D, E, F. No, that would be wrong and it will sound terrible. We actually play the first, well, we're going to use the first note as a bass. So we've got C, D, E. That's how we're working it out. So, a third up from C, as we just said, is E. So to go with this little riff, we're doing E on the 12th fret, first string. And then we went down to an A note, so we want the same idea, we want to go up, no, a third from A. So we've got A, B, C. So we use a C on that 13th fret, second string. And because the next note's just going down the scale, so we've got a G, so if A was C, mathematically speaking, it's going to be a B next for a third up from G. So we're going to go to the 12th fret B note on the second string, and that's my telephone, someone texting me. Then we went back to the A note, didn't we? So we're going to be going back to the C. going back to the B again. So we got 12, 13 on the second string, 12 on the second string, 13 on the second string, 12 on the second string. And the original was that happening. Next up we got the E note, so we're going to work out the third from that. So what's the third up from E? Da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Have you got it yet? E, F, G. We got a G note. So we'll use this G, what just happens to be by this 12th fret where we've been playing, on the 12th fret 3rd string. So now we got a little roll going on there. Then the next note we've got is a D, third up from D is F, so we go to the F on the 15th fret 4th string, and then we're going to an E note, aren't we, because we're back to C, third up from C like we mentioned before, it's an E, so we're an octave below. So we got the E on the 14th fret 4th string. So the whole third, going up in thirds, first part harmony here, is this. So if I play the original, harmony. With that, let's put it in the loop. You can hear it's working in harmony there. Right, so next one, now we want to go up in fifths. Alright, so you're going up, basically you're going up fifth from the original, and it's going up third from that harmony part. Sound confusing? Probably does. Right, so basically what I mean by that, so we've got our first note here, C again, and just like what we did to work out what the third is, going up 3 notes, C, D, E, we're going to go up now 5 notes, because fifths, alright? So we've got C, D, E, F, a G, alright? So G and, well C and G, sorry, are 5 notes apart, and if you've ever played a power chord in your life, C and G would be wrote as C5. You've got C the root, 5 is the 5th interval. Alright, so power chords are not really a chord really, it's an interval, alright? So I said about it's a third up from the harmony, and it might sound confusing me saying that. But what I meant by that, the harmony part in thirds was an E. If you count up 3, no, going up 3 from an E, E, F, G. Alright, so you got G is a 5th above the root note, and then it's a third above the 3rd interval from the root note. If that makes sense. So now we got a G note, and now we're going to work out exactly the same way. So you went C. So now we've got an A, so we want to work out 5 notes up from A, B, C, D, E. So we go to E now on the 12th fret. And then we went back to originally a G, so do the same thing, G, A, B, C, D. So we got 15th fret 2nd string, and then we're going to be going back to that E again, and then back to the D. Good happening, alright? 15, 12, 15 on the 2nd, 12 on the 1st. Then I know we're going to be going back to B, as that's a 5th above E, so we've got E there, E, F, G, A, B, alright? So we use this B on the 2nd string, 12th fret here. Next note we've got is a D note, so D, E, F, G, A. So we use this A on the 3rd string, 14th fret, so that'll be now. And then we want to find out again the 5th up from C, which you already know, which is, that's right, a G, well done. So we use the 12th fret there on the 3rd string. So that part will be, and hopefully it will sound cool with our 2-part harmony we've got going on already. There you go, that's your basic 2-part harmony over our little C note riff going on there, isn't it? Alright? So if you wanted, you could then do octaves above, octave belows, all that, using those same notes. But what I might do, let's do an octave above that original one. So where I was here, on this 8th fret, let's go forward 12 frets, and I'll be up here. So just to get a bit of a higher part happening. So here's the whole part together. Now the riff. You got that happening, alright? So it's just a higher part happening. So that's the riff on its own. Now if I put some chords over it, it will hopefully sound really cool. You got the riff. 1, 2, 3, 4. And make some words up. Get the idea, and we got a song happening. There's a cool little riff using notes from the C major scale, and I'm putting chords what all relate to the C major scale using a thing called a harmonized major scale. If you don't know about that, oh, that's a lesson in itself. So I do Skype lessons, so drop me a line and we'll sort out some proper lessons and go more in depth about this, because it's a big subject, harmony guitar, but this is just something, a nice little ditty to get you started and to understand the process of it. But check out, you know, Thin Lizzy in rock and roll stuff. You know, Thin Lizzy comes to mind. Brian May comes. Loads of country guitars, a lot of harmony as well. Actually, a song coming out, my new EP has a lot of harmony guitar on it. But did I just do an exclusive there? Anyway, But let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section below. And like I said, I do Skype lessons, so if you're interested in kind of learning more about this stuff, or anything for that matter, drop me a line in this email address, and I'll get back to you regarding details on lessons. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching as always, and like and share and subscribe and all that good jazz. Take care. See you soon. Bye.